Suppose x1 and x2, these are two independent variates. Okay, and e of x1 is say 2, that is mean of x1 is 2, and mean of x2 is say what? Say 3. Okay, now variance of x1 is say 1, and variance of x2 is say 1 again. Now there are other two variates which are dependent upon x1 and x2. Say y1 is equal to x1 plus x2, and y2 is equal to say x1 minus x2. Now what you have to do is that you have to find out the covariance of y1, y2. This is what you have to do. What is the formula for covariance? Covariance y1, y2 is E of y1 minus y1 bar into y2 minus y2 bar. This is what the formula is. Okay, we have y1. What is y1 bar? Let me write it here only. It'll be x1 bar plus x2 bar. What is y2 bar? It'll be x1 bar minus x2 bar. What is y1 minus y2 bar? y1 minus y2 bar. It will be, I'll write it here. Where should I write? y1 minus y2 bar. You can just subtract y1 bar from y1 here. You'll be getting x1 minus x1 bar plus x2 minus x2 bar. This is what you'll have. What about y2 minus y2 bar? Sorry, this is y1 bar. y2 minus y2 bar will be x1 minus x1 bar minus x2 minus x2 bar. This is what you will have. Let's put this here. You will have, in place of y1 minus y1 bar, you will write x1 minus x1 bar plus x2 minus x2 bar. Okay. In place of y2 minus y2 bar, what will you write? x1 minus x1 bar minus x2 minus x2 bar. This is what you'll have. So, and just multiply this, and what will you be getting is x1 minus x1 bar square plus, not plus, it'll be minus x1 minus x1 bar into x2 minus x2 bar plus, multiplying this and this, it'll be x1 minus x1 bar into x2 minus x2 bar minus x2 minus x2 bar square. This is what you'll have. These two will get cancelled out. What is left is E of x1 minus x1 bar square minus x2 minus x2 bar square, which on simplification could be written as E of x1 minus x1 bar square minus E of x2 minus x2 bar square. Is that right? What is E of x1 minus x1 bar square? Well, that is nothing but the variance of x1 okay, and what is E of x2 minus x2 bar square? It is variance of x2. What are the values of variance of x1 and variance of x2? 1 1, so it is 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, hence the correlation, hence the covariance is covariance between y1 and y2. Covariance between y1 and y2 is 0. Well, you can also find out correlation coefficient. What is the correlation between y1 and y2? Correlation between y1 and y2 would be given by covariance of y1 y2 upon standard deviation of y1 into standard deviation of y2. But this will be 0 upon standard deviation of y1 into standard deviation of y2. You do not even have to calculate standard deviation of y1 and y2 because your numerator is 0 and hence correlation coefficient is also 0. Is that right?